Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video. This is another, I say another reaction. This is a reaction to do with the 50 weirdest laws in the USA, one from every state. I did like a somewhat similar reaction, months ago. I think it was like last year, like November or something. But a lot of the people, like a lot of the comments were saying basically how a lot of the laws aren't enforced, or like they're not actually like sort of, they're laws, but they're not like laws that sort of, I don't know, I guess again are enforced, like I just said. But and it's probably the same with this one, but it was still funny to see some laws that were there, and it was just weird to see some of the things that were there. And I mean, hopefully this video has some more of the weird ones, because I don't know, it's just quite funny to see, really, just to see what laws. So I guess at one point those laws were enforced, maybe not, but maybe they were, because obviously to be made, they must have been enforced at one point. But we're gonna see, right? We're gonna see, and it's in each state. So I mean, we're gonna see how it varies throughout all the states. But yeah, man, I mean, there's nothing else really to say. Hopefully you're going to enjoy. It's a shorter video, but I still hope that you're going to enjoy this one. Quick shout out to my Instagram, my Twitter links in the description for those interested. Same for my Patreon links, all there for those interested. But let's just get into this one, man. Let's just check this out.
Hey, my name's Luke. I come from Pennsylvania in the United States. We have some pretty weird laws here. And I got curious about what other strange laws there are. So, we made a list of the 50 weirdest laws, state by state. Here we go. In Alabama, it's illegal to wear a fake mustache in church that makes people laugh. In Alaska, you can't wake up a sleeping bear to take a photo. In Arizona,
You can't wake up a sleep. I mean, that's a good one, to be fair. I mean, would you want to wake up a bear anyway? I don't know, but I mean, it's a good law, I guess, to protect nature. Or maybe it's to that, or maybe it's just to protect yourself, because if you wake up a bear, you may end up being killed.
it's illegal to let a donkey sleep in a bathtub. I don't know how you got a donkey in a bathtub in the first place, but to each his own. In Arkansas, you can't honk your car horn near a sandwich shop after 9 p.m. In California,
Wait, what?
if a frog dies during a frog jumping contest, it is illegal to eat that. In Colorado, you are not allowed.
Is eating frogs like quite Is eating frogs not normal? I don't know if normal's the right word. Is it a common thing in the US? Because I know in France it's known, like they do it there. But I guess because there's a lot of French influence in certain areas, and obviously French people of French descent who live in certain areas of the US. So maybe it is quite a big thing.
To keep a couch on your porch. In Connecticut, a pickle cannot legally be called a pickle unless it bounces. In Delaware, it is illegal to sell dog hair. In Florida, if you tie an elephant to a parking meter, you have to pay the same parking meter dues that you would with a car. In Georgia, you can't keep an ice cream cone in your back pocket on
Why would you want to do that? And why is it on a Sunday?
Sundays. That's the Lord's Day. In Hawaii, it is illegal to stick a coin in your ear. In Idaho, it is illegal to give someone a box of chocolates weighing more than 50 pounds. In Illinois,
Wait. In Idaho, it's illegal to give someone a box of chocolates weighing more than 50. But my head is gone.
50 pounds. In Illinois, it's illegal to fall asleep in a cheese shop. In Indiana, it's illegal to catch a fish with your bare hands or a firearm. In Iowa, it is illegal for one-armed piano players to charge money for their performances.
What? Surely you should be paying them more, because if you can play the piano with you've got one arm and you can play it well, I feel like you should be getting paid more. Like, that's a harder thing to do. That's a wild one.
That's just kicking someone while they're down, man. They already have one arm. Let's give them a little bit more money, you'd think. In Kansas, there's
That's
a
wild.
poorly phrased law that states, if two trains meet on the same track, neither shall proceed until the other has passed. Getting philosophical. In Kentucky, it is illegal to sell dyed baby chicks unless you sell them in groups of 6. In Louisiana, it's illegal to send a pizza to someone else's house without their knowledge. In Maine, you can't keep up Christmas decorations after January 14th. This
Bro, I would have been breaking the law for years if that was me, man. God, when I lived at home, we kept the Christmas decorations up for probably until like, I don't know, like late January, to be honest. That is wild.
hilarious. I love this. You just have police come in knocking on people's doors, being like, "Excuse me, ma'am, it's January 15th. We're gonna have to take you in. You're being too festive. It's a new year, new us, okay?" Number 20. In Maryland, though outdated, it is still technically illegal to wear sleeveless shirts in public. In Massachusetts, you can't own an explosive golf ball. In Michigan, women are not technically allowed to cut their own hair without their husband's permission. In Minnesota, contests where the point is to catch a greased or oiled pig are illegal. In Mississippi, it's illegal to disrupt a church service, and parishioners are allowed, maybe encouraged, to perform a citizen's arrest on them. Actually, citizens arresting someone is my dream. That's my American dream. In Missouri, it's illegal to drive with an uncaged bear. In Montana, putting an animal on railroad tracks with the intent of harming the train or the tracks is punishable by a $50,000
Harming the train or the tracks.
fine or 5 years in prison. In Nebraska, it's illegal for people with STDs to get married. In Nevada, it's
Well, shit. That's a wild one. I mean, I guess to stop the spreading of it, but... Wait, what state is this again? God, in Nebraska, bruh, you gotta move if you're from Nebraska and you got an STD.
married. In Nevada, it's unlawful to drive a camel down a highway. In New Hampshire, you can't collect or carry away seaweed at night. In New Jersey, it's illegal for men to knit during the fishing season.
What?
Just some poor guy. Loves knitting. Devastated every fishing season. In New Mexico, the state ordered over 400 words removed from Romeo and Juliet for being a little bit too unsavory. In New York, it is illegal to take any pictures with big cats. In North Carolina, it is illegal to use elephants to plow cotton fields. In North Dakota, it is illegal to lie down and fall asleep with your shoes on. In Ohio, you can't get a fish drunk. If I had a nickel for every time I heard that. Whew. In Oklahoma, you can't make glue out of dead skunks. In Oregon, it's illegal to go hunting in a cemetery. In Pennsylvania, it's illegal to catch a fish with your mouth. In Rhode Island, it's illegal to race horses on the highway. But if you do, it's only 20.
But it's only... God damn.
So I'm not saying do it. But in South Carolina, a man over 16 can't seduce a woman by lying and saying he'll marry her. Women can't do it to men, though. In South Dakota,
Oh, wow.
casinos are not allowed to have signs that say casino. In Tennessee, you can't share your Netflix password. Good luck.
Oh shit, I literally did that today, so I'd be
Seen
screwed.
that one. In Texas, it's unlawful to sell a human eye. In Utah, it's illegal to ride a bike without at least one hand on the handlebars. In Vermont,
What?
women
I mean, I can't actually do that, so that's good for me. I'm just not able to do that. But I know a lot of people who just ride their bikes without a hand for like a long ass time. I mean, I don't know how they do it, but the fact that it's illegal, I mean, I guess it stops accidents and stuff, not accidents. But still, that's kind of crazy.
need permission from their husbands to wear fake teeth. In Virginia, having sex outside of marriage is still illegal. In Washington
What?
State, should you be the person to confirm the existence of the species, it is illegal to harass or kill Bigfoot or Sasquatch. Washington State, don't harass Sasquatch. In West Virginia, it's illegal to whistle underwater. In Wisconsin, butter substitutes can't be served at a restaurant unless people specifically ask for it. Last but not least, we have number 50, Wyoming, where it is illegal to take a picture of a rabbit from January to April without a permit. Alright folks, that does it for today.
Bro, these are
I hope
incredible.
you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like it.
Again, I know a lot of these probably aren't even enforced, but it's still the idea of them just being laws at one point and still being laws technically at this point. It's just hilarious to see how I love these some crazy laws. I wonder what some people did to make it so bad they turned into state laws, or maybe I don't want to know. It would be so interesting to know why these laws were made in the first place. Considering I see so many people during summer with a sleeveless shirt and wearing it, I had no idea this was a law. That's wild, man. The fact that those were laws at one point. I'm gonna go to each state and do these things just to see what happens. Bro, that'd be a cool video idea actually. Go to each US state and breaking all of these laws. I mean, you're probably gonna get in a lot of trouble to be honest, but it could bang on YouTube. So I mean, I know what I want to do, right? It would cost a lot of money to make as well. But god damn. Illegal to take pictures of big cats in New York. So much a Bronx Zoo. But I mean, yeah, crazy laws here. I enjoyed the video. Hopefully you did as well. Suggest some more like this. I do find it quite fun seeing these weird law ones again. Like I've said 10 times. They may not be enforced, but it's still the idea of them just being there that is just hilarious. And some of them probably are enforced to a degree, right? But, I mean, maybe not. But yeah, I enjoyed this. Hopefully you enjoyed too. Until next time, like, subscribe, peace.